What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. We are really going to pick up here in the next 4 or 5 weeks, and I can already feel it with Spider-Man No Way Home. The Empire article hasn't even dropped yet. They posted a teaser today, which I covered briefly in a short video this morning. Well, I had one particular fan from the community DM me on Instagram. I'm going to talk about that for just a sec. What he pointed out is absolutely incredible, an amazing, pun totally intended, but ridiculous Easter egg for the original Sam Raimi verse, taking that in context with some recent news about Morbius, what we saw during that trailer. Man, we have to break down what is going on in just the very first photo and marketing adjunct to it. This is absolutely incredible, and of course, we'll be covering the Empire article tomorrow. Speaking of which, if you guys like daily Marvel content, that's all we do here at the channel. We cover everything from official interviews, Easter egg breakdowns, recaps, all the way to the anonymous 4chan plot leaks, industry insider scoops, even breaking down marketing Easter eggs like today. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That'll automatically enter you to win the PlayStation 5 we're giving away at 900,000 subscribers, as well as all the other giveaways like Eternals tickets. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. We'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So as I mentioned in the prologue, I wanted to touch on this quickly. I've been spending a lot of time in my DMs and more time in the comments here at the channel, trying to connect with you guys as much as possible, also listening to fan theories and talking about stuff. Of course, the most common thing in my DMs is you guys sending me the fake Spider-Man trailers, some of which say concept art trailer on the YouTube video. Still, you're sending them. Hey bro, look, I found the second leaked trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home. It's cool. I stay cool. I tell them thank you, and just to read the titles of the videos before they send them. But like today, one of the community members, John Shaw 00, sent me the picture from this morning's marketing on Empire magazine, and as I had not watched the original Sam Raimi trilogy for quite some time, pointed out that the marketing overlay on the photo, the red and blue triangles with the sort of cuts the way they had them, are very, very close to the original Sam Raimi post-credit scenes. In fact, when laid the way that I did there in the side-by-side shots, sort of look like they're the same overlay for an article. Now, of course, Doc Ock, who's in the picture, is returning from that trilogy, but the Easter egg here gets a little bit deeper when we now hear news about a possible Morbius trailer preceding the second Spider-Man No Way Home trailer, and the original Morbius trailer, including what's Sam Raimi's Spider-Man in graffiti on the wall. Now, while this is coming from years ago at this point, and we didn't quite understand it at the time, it looks like what happened in the post-credit scene for Venom is setting us up to recanonize the entirety of the Sam Raimi universe. When you add on top of that we might be getting a second Morbius trailer that might give us even more clues, and then on top of that Sam Raimi came back to direct Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, which is directly tied to this Spider-Man film where the Tobey Maguire he originally directed may be directly involved. Wondering going forward what's going on over at Sony with the development of all of these villain projects, Tom Holland squarely staying in the MCU, and if they truly ever would come back to sort of remake a Spider-Man 4 that had started production but was yanked, and 10 days later they announced Andrew Garfield, only to do something similar to his Spider-Man when it came to Tom Holland. Sony, not a great track record when it came to how they were sort of bait and switching these Spider-Men as quickly and as fast as they were without being transparent. Now we hear about 2 Spider-Man movies added to their release slate in upcoming 2023, and have to wonder, could one of them actually be Spider-Man 4, again that had started production over at Sony before it was yanked, or the conclusion to the Amazing Spider-Man trilogy, which never got made, starring Andrew Garfield, again someone else who was also not treated so great in the pursuit of getting Spider-Man just right, again when he entered the MCU. Either way, this Easter egg in their marketing is not by coincidence. It's definitely a one-to-one. Yes, of course, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock from that universe is right there in the shot, but it's more than that. It's actually the recanonizing of the Sam Raimi universe, and I think that's probably taking a step back and thinking out loud. Total speculation here, but what might have led to him directing Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness in the first place. Think about it. They have this grandiose plan to work with Sony to see if they can open up all these original Spider-Man universe movies and bring the characters in, do them any sort of authenticity at all. You'd want to consult Sam Raimi on that, bring him into the fold. All of a sudden, now you have a conjunct movie in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which is tied to Spider-Man No Way Home. You're already using him in a consulting capacity, and if the original director Scott Derrickson wasn't exactly on board in the first place, this seems like an immediate fix and what makes sense based on what's going on in No Way Home. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, the fact that we've been able to hold out this long, there have been so many leaks. I think the evidence is there now, especially considering they were name dropped in this Empire article and quote unquote as rumors. It's there that they're going to be revealed. It's just too obvious. I think the real ponderance becomes now if it's actually going to go anywhere in a greater sense. Would Sam Raimi ever do that Spider-Man 4 film again that they had started pre-production on? Guys, they literally had already started working on that movie. They were on set when everything was yanked, and 10 days later, Andrew Garfield was announced in reaction to what was going on with the MCU and superhero movies at large. You got to imagine that left a bad taste in everyone's mouth, but it's good to know that time heals all wounds, not to take anything personally. And now we're probably going to get the best case scenario. Super excited to see what Sam Raimi's going to do with Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Also super excited to see how this all lines up when we finally get Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield on screen. Guys, let me know all your thoughts about this Easter egg, coincidence or not. Of course, tomorrow we will be covering the Empire article in full. They're going to be super strict about the images, so I'll only be reposting images safely that have already been reposted online, like the ones today. I will not be taking photographs or uploading them from the Empire article. Again, that's Empire's IP. They want you to go buy the article. That's why they don't want us posting it online. However, we will be doing a full book report on that article in full, so if you're not planning on picking up the magazine, you can check back here first thing in the channel as soon as I get my hands on it, and I'll do a full report for you guys, break it down. Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments. As always, quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we're still giving away a PlayStation 5 at 900,000 subscribers. Then we're going to get crazy on the way up to 1 million. All you have to do to be entered to win, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, because it's truly random. The more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will be announced at the end of videos the same way we're doing here. Best way to keep up with the content has always been to hit the notification bell with notifications turned on, and as always, if you liked today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. You can find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music under the name All Fires. Thanks so much for checking out the channel, guys. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.